I need to change this title. What is this title game right now? Oh, Echo for years. The morning routine. Yeah, that's the wrong kind of morning. Oh, what's up, people? How's it going? 6 people? 7 people? I don't expect a lot of people to join on Sunday, but 20-minute stream. Then I have to make some more videos. Dude, Albara, Darwish? What's up, dude? What time is it for you? $4:45 p.m. It is 7:39 for me. Son, what's up, man? Con, hi, how's it going? How you guys doing? How you guys doing on this lovely Sunday morning? Getting ready to go to the gym, but the gym is not open yet. So here I am. I'm also working on a video right now. So we're doing palindromes today. I don't know if you guys know that word, but if the force is with me, yes, that's like my force. I'm doing palindromes. I know people think it's like a meme. Simon, how's it going, man? But actually, I've been asked what a palindrome is at least 3 times in an interview, and they're like, "Can you please solve for this?" So, as simple as you might think it is, it's important to know it. It just checks built-in methods for JavaScript, so I'm making a video for that. Travis, what's up, man? Thanks for hanging out. You're always here. How are you always here? You're here as much as I am, dude. I just want to be engaging with you guys, right? So, am I self-taught? I think everybody at some point is self-taught. I went to a boot camp. Does that count? I should make the videos in VR. Oh, cringe. Struggling getting out of bed. I woke up at 6 on the dot today. It's a little bit late. Videos in VR are good. People get motion sick though. God, that was such a cringe video. But yeah, Darth, am I self-taught? Partially. I went to a boot camp that was part-time, so. Palindrome, yeah. So palindromes are like radar, race car, pull up if you pull up, fam. That's my favorite one. That's so hip hop. Pull up if you pull up. And that's my favorite. First time on stream, are your courses free? Some of them will be, some of them might not be. Depends on how long it takes me to make. Solid, you finally make it. Dude, welcome. I saw you in the Discord a second ago. How do you make a good portfolio? Can I make a video on that? Yeah, I can make a video on that. But it depends on what languages you know, how much time you've been doing it. Daniel, been watching my videos. Really great work. Hey, I'm glad that they help you. That's all I want to do is help you guys. Important skill? Know one web dev framework. I would say that SQL is probably pretty important. You have a phone interview tomorrow. Any recommendations? I need to know. I need to know what the stack is. You got to give me a little bit more info. Is it the first phone interview? Is it a phone screening? Give me a little bit more info. Don't have a degree, would like to work remote. Do I think it's possible? Of course it's possible. Why do I? You shouldn't need me to tell you what's possible. If you believe it, you can do it, dude. Can I do a resume tutorial? I made a bunch of resume videos. Why am I going to Code Bootcamp again? I'm shadowing the program to show you guys what it's like. For junior Java developer, imagine he'll just ask you, like, what got you into programming? What do you know about our company? What do you know about our values? Why do you want to work here? Why should we hire you? I can't answer Java stuff specifically. But yeah, Coverig, I'm auditing it for you guys so that you guys can see if it's worth it. There's so many boot camps, and then like you have an outside perspective and you see their promo videos and you see all this stuff, but like, what is it really like? Like I always talk about the struggle, but no one sees it, right? You guys want to see people struggle at Code Bootcamp and be like, I can't do this. That's what this will show you. I know that sounds bad, but like, is this for you? Well, now you'll know. Do I know databases? PHP? Yeah, I used something, one of those. Any recommendations for Java? I don't know Java. That's more of a computer science thing. I never actually learned it there. I just know that's really popular. What am I going to study at the boot camp? It's 3 months of web development, 3 months of computer science and Python. So it's 6 months long, 30 weeks. I'll do one video a week, try and keep it short and to the point because I have a full-time job and I have to make other videos every day. So I think it'll just be a neat kind of thing. Dude, and so the whole point of the test is to make sure that you really want to do it. So the test is not easy, but it's not really hard. But they want to make sure that you're serious about it. Like if you do the test and you get stuck on it, and that's your first time getting stuck, and you're like, "Yeah, there's no way I can do this," it's there to weed people out. You're gonna get stuck. It's designed to be that way so that you can overcome it. Brother, in my full stack. Well, Android, I would say that I am full stack. I just don't do a lot of backend right now. Tips on freelancing, solid link. We did a video on that yesterday with Aku, pretty much, and he's a WordPress. Tips on freelancing. I'm thinking about doing a video where I just call up people. I just call them up. I just look on Google Maps, share my screen. We find a business that has a crappy website. We call them up. We're like, hey, I had a really great time at your business. I'd like to do you a favor, or I don't know. Do you include work experience on a resume if it's not relevant? I think I saw your comment. If this is the same comment, I saw your comment. Yes, just don't put all of it. Like if you've worked at a shoe store and retail and food service, like only put one of those, probably. Lambda School's online. Yo, dude, sign up for it. Check it out. I'm doing a web developer course. Yeah, so the thing is, like, you don't need to. You need to remember some concepts, but you don't need to memorize it. It's not like you're a doctor. You don't need to memorize everything. Should you study Ruby on Rails? I don't think there's that large of a market for it right now. Thoughts on usefulness of Python? You can do machine learning. You can do AI, which is machine learning. You can do data science. You can do desktop applications. You can do web development. Making websites and sharing screens. Yeah, that would be cool. Just prepare to watch me. Oh yeah, you can do Raspberry Pis. You could do Arduinos. Yeah, so this is what you need. This is all you need to be successful. You need a pen and some paper. So what I do every morning is I write down everything that I'm going to do. And then I check off as many things as I can during the day. And so I remember, like, I have that feeling, oh, I wish, I have something to do right now. Then I come. So like today, I'm making a video about remote. I'm making a video about palindromes. I'm doing chest at the gym, making a presentation for work tomorrow, writing some proposals for sponsorships and partnerships. Lots of stuff. I'm more of a tactile person, right? Because I like to take the pen and check it off. It doesn't matter, right? So like, it doesn't actually matter if you are going to see, you want this pen? You know why you want this pen? This is the best pen you've ever seen. You know how much stuff you could get done with this pen here? Look at this. Look at this ballpoint pen. You want this pen, but if you want it, you got to buy it. Yeah, race car, radar, pull up if you pull up. I don't know why you're not throwing your money at me. This pen has signed so many documents. Anyways, thoughts on Node.js. It's pretty popular for the MERN stack and the mean stack. I don't really know Node.js like to an advanced level. What did I do when I got stuck learning? I went to Stack Overflow. Was there times where it wasn't fun? Okay, so the Lion Man Online. This is a core concept here that you need to understand. It's not always going to be fun, and you need to be able to understand that when it's not, you have to do it anyways. Like you just nothing's fun forever. You have to just invest in the process. Instead of, this is the mindset that you have to have. You have to be like, wow, this is really hard and frustrating. You need to take that and you need to change that into, wow, this is really hard, but it's fun. I'm having a fun time trying to figure out the problem. The fun should be in the figuring it out. You shouldn't just dismiss it and be like, I can't do it. It's hard. Anyways, you don't really enjoy coding as much as other things. I like making videos and editing. If I could, I'd make rap videos, vlogs, movies. I would go make videos for Red Bull. That's the dream. But, code is pretty good. It engages that problem solving. Just chess. Well, yeah, I'd rather do chess today rather than Monday and compete for everything. 2K subs in 2 weeks. I don't know what I'm doing. Tips on taking more risks. Explain. Are some cities not worth applying in? Obviously, that's probably has some truth to it. Depends on where you live. I wouldn't apply to San Francisco just because you pay $2,000 a month to live in a box. How long did it take from learning programming? 3 months and 3 weeks. How many days a week do I go to the gym? 6 days a week. Yeah, I think the sub count doubled. Not sure what I'm doing. Yeah, San Fran also has higher pay, but it's really crowded. The air quality is not that great. There's a lot of, it sounds bad, right? But there's a lot of people on the street there that can't afford to live. Do I skip leg day? Absolutely not. Be afraid to make errors. Solid link. You need to fail early, fail often, and fail fast, but fail forward, right? That's the meme. Three months and 3 weeks. I learned JavaScript and Angular to a really crappy level. Then I took a coding test for a job, and then my first job was Ruby, so the language doesn't matter. When is the TED Talk? Hit me with that invite, Ted. Juan J, starting Lambda. Any advice on living a balanced lifestyle? You need to go lift. You need to go lift, bro. That's my advice. At the end of the day, after 5 o'clock, go to the gym. Don't go to the gym during lunch. Just chill. Listen to a book. It's going to be tough. Have I done mobile dev? No. Good morning, everybody. What do I do for fun? I like to play Overwatch. I like to go work out. The dream is to be a pilot. So when I have enough time, then that's what I'm going to do. Current students, yeah, apply to full-time jobs. And when they tell you no, tell them, well, hold on, what about part-time? That's literally what I did. Go to the gym when people are eating and sleeping. Because the thing is, it's not open 24/7. I work out 6 days a week for about an hour. I try to set a timer on my phone or I'll end up being there for 2 hours and just work out all day. Did I finish university? Yeah, I have a mechanical engineering degree. And then I was like, yeah, nope, I'm out. Nope, not doing this. What else do we got? What are my thoughts on Hammond and Wrecking Ball? I don't know. Oh, you're talking about the Overwatch character. I don't know. I haven't played him yet. I don't think he's released. He's on PTR. How do I stay motivated? I don't. There's a lot of days where I'm not motivated, but I just do it anyways, right? Motivation lights that fire, but discipline keeps it going. Got a dad bod? Nah, dude. I have a girlfriend. If I don't have abs, she's gonna leave me. If she's hot, then I think it's my duty to at least attempt to be. What was I like at the age of 21 to 23? I would go back in time, hit myself pretty hard in the face, and tell myself to stop playing so many video games. I had an entire foot-long sub at Subway and a medium pizza back to back. That was me. And then I was playing PlanetSide 2. Has my degree helped me in any way? Yeah, it got me my very first job, which made me realize that I don't like that, and that if this is going to be the rest of my life, I'm not doing it in a cubicle. I'm out. How do I manage my daily routine? Right here. And then I have a Google Calendar that I live and die by. A young Todd Howard. That's cool. JS is so hard to learn because there's no control. I don't think it's that bad. Not related to web dev, but I like tech channels like Mark Brown. Yeah, Mark Brown's good. I like Taylor in Discord. He really loves making tech reviews. Learning React.js. Yeah, go to Blitz here. What's up, Michael? Thanks for being here. Michael's a patron. Just want to recognize him for that. Go there. Blitzstack.com has a pre-set up React and Angular app. Any web app side project I would like to do. Side project, I would actually like to make a game in Unreal Engine. That was what I was doing before. And that's actually why I made a Discord initially, was to get people in my Discord so that I could give them free beta codes to test my game, because it was going to be multiplayer. Sue Fortnite. I sent an email to the CEO of Epic Games asking him if I could interview him. And obviously he's going to ghost me, but you don't know, right? You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Blitzstack. Well, just type it in. Just Google it. What is my morning routine? My morning routine is wake up, meditate for 20 minutes, see where I want to be, and then, try to feel like wherever I want to be, except right now. Is On Focus a project of mine? Yeah. So I want it to be like a hub of resources for people to go to. Like there's all these different sites, but there's no single hub that reviews them unbiased. And then I write down this list, and then I get to work. Would I make a cryptocurrency? I already made a cryptocurrency. I called it DevCoins. It's on the Ethereum test network. Stack Blitz. Blitzstack. Are you sure? Yeah, well, it's that. Kleber. Thanks, dude. Thanks for hanging out. Do you use Word to write resumes? Nah, I use Google Drive documents. Cute Cats channel? I mean, we could add one. The CTO of Epic would answer. All right, I'll email the CTO. The CEO looked pretty cool. He replies to people on Twitter a lot. All I want is 10 minutes of his time. I think that'd be super sweet. Make a to-do app. Make a chat app. Just look on CodePen for apps that people are making. It's all front end, right? But you can get an idea of an app that you could complete with the back end. Is my crypto on any exchanges? No, it's not on an exchange because I have nothing to trade it for. It has no value. Also, there's a process on getting it to an exchange. And, there's a whole SEC in the United States, which will put me in jail if I just start selling a coin that has no, like if it's a security and it's not, there's a whole different thing. It's a whole different ball game when you start making money off of it. At least in the US. Iron Hacks Bootcamp. It was super good. I don't know. I should email them. Be like, yo, let me look at your stuff. Plan on doing game night where we all play together. Yeah, I want to do it on Twitch though, because that's, I don't know, YouTube seems like a strange place to game. So it has no value. I own a bunch of cryptocurrencies, but I use Linux now, Windows for life. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, Twitch is, I don't know. Twitch has better monetization. Maybe that sounds really bad, but with YouTube, it's not the same. There's no cheers. There's none of that. So like you can still cheer on Twitch even if you don't want to give money, but you can still cheer bits just by watching commercials. So that's why I like Twitch better. You heard BitConnect? Yeah, BitConnect is life. Should you invest in crypto? I can't tell you that without going to jail. What do I think about Unity for mobile games? I used Unity to make a mobile game. It's on the App Store, Android, and Apple right now. I made approximately 6 cents on it. What backend stack would I learn? I would learn Python. What JavaScript tools do I use for testing? I write Jasmine tests if I have to. Other than that, that's about it. Best IDE. I would go with JetBrains or Visual Studio Code. What's with the Finnish flag I have on my wall? I lived there for 5 years. I was married to a Finnish girl. I had an entire Finnish family for like 5 years. I still talk to them. I went to school there, got my degree there. I was like, part of it. I was like 1 year away from becoming a Finnish citizen. So, yep. How old am I? 28. Quickest way to get a project idea into a prototype? Yeah, boilerplate code all day, dude. What language did I use to write my mobile game? I used C#, because that's the language of Unity. Yeah, I was married for like 5 years. Why didn't I go through with the Finnish citizenship? Because of the law. You have to be married for a little bit over 4 years. You have to take a written test, a language test. I didn't meet the time being married to get it. So she asked for a divorce before I could do it. So had to leave. They were going to take my visa, so I had to leave. Yep. Are there major differences between C# and C++? This is C#. Here we go. There you go. That's C#. But that looks dumb to write out. Can you speak some Finnish? Moi moi. Terve. I don't know. That's bye. Hello. Olin, Josh. I am Josh. Starting a lifting routine. Yeah, do the 5x5. 5x5 strength, starting strength, or lift hypertrophy. Try to do cardio after. Don't do cardio before. Don't use all the glycogen in your muscles for that. You need that for explosive lifts. Should you negotiate your first dev job? You should try. I mean, if they're going to shoot you down, they're going to shoot you down anyways. You should practice at least. Always ask for that budget. Wouldn't make me as happy as a woman, but I look 24. You should see if I like shave. Then I still get carded for if I want to go see a rated R movie. Just graduated electrical engineering. Nice, dude. What are my numbers for 3 main lifts? I don't know. I don't really care. Maybe 240 for chest, 350 for deadlift, 3 something for squat. I don't know. I only weigh 178 pounds, so it's not too bad. Yeah, 5 reps, 5 sets, strength. Yeah, the Candido 6, that's a good one. Some dude at the gym was doing Candido. they're always going to undercut you because they expect for you to ask them. You're 5'11" and 145 pounds. I am 6'1" and 178. I'm all but I'm natural, right? So like I don't have veins popping out everywhere all the time. I don't have like single digit body fat all the time. So I do a 4 to 6 lifting routine, and then I have a decent diet. Good sleep schedule. There's a lot of different sleep schedules that work for people. I don't sleep that much. Chinese characters. What's up, Chinese characters? What skills would I recommend having to make WordPress, be able to make static websites or convert templates, boilerplate, HTML, CSS, basic JavaScript? Any advice? I need to know what the job is for. How many programming languages do I know? Define know. Have I worked with? A lot. Do you have to have a good memory, or do I have a good memory? Yeah, no. Your barista graduated boot camp. I don't know. Yeah, so you should just be coding a little bit, but your main job should be to find a job. How long did it take? I don't know. It depends on diet. So there's the meme, right? Like abs are built in the gym but revealed in the kitchen. So diet is like 70%. You can gain strength really fast and still be fat. But to answer your question, a year or two. Have I ever built my own successful project? Define successful. that's very subjective. It was successful because I finished it. What software do I use to edit videos? Yeah, I use Premiere Pro and After Effects. Warning signs to look out for. Okay, yeah, so this happened to me. I was applying to a remote job and they wanted to hire me, but I went on LinkedIn and started looking at other people that worked there, and I noticed that they let the entire dev team go right before they were about to hire me. What do I think about Lambda School? It seems pretty legit. I think their business model is pretty sweet. The fact that they're willing to, put the payment on the back end and delay that is, that's a pretty large investment. Stack Overflow. I'm not sure. React DOM.render. I think it's to render a component. Look for ideas for which one? Yo, what's up, Robbie? South Africa. That looks cool, man. Brew. That's what you say, right? I watched Case Neistat. That's what they tell me. What is my habit? Which one do you want? Any recommendations for a chair and keeping good posture? Dude, I have the worst posture, but I can show you the chair if you want. Do I use Slack at work? No. I use it anyways, but so see, this is the chair that I have. Just some Office Depot chair. Do you think Java? I don't know. I don't know enough about Java. You could get one of those Racer DX chairs. I don't know how much those cost though. Yeah, I don't know. I don't necessarily React or Angular. Just do React. Less backend. Actually, no backend really to live with. So see, Jesse, right? So the way it works is that if you're still looking for a job, it doesn't matter because you don't have to pay anything back until then. Cape Town seems chill, except great white sharks do not seem chill. What do I think about Vue? I don't know enough about it. I know that there's a free course on Udemy that you can take. which I might do. Do I prefer front end or back end? I like front end if I have to do web dev. I like Python if I want to do hardware and automation, or just automation in general. So I don't know what you call that. I like Selenium, WebDriver, Python testing is like the coolest stuff ever. Do I know Laravel? I had to work with it at a job before. Is C still viable? Maybe. Probably. I mean, I don't know. Not really. It's probably good to know for core concepts. I don't know if it's necessarily used that much. Just get up and stretch. I have like this so back to like the chair thing. Like I have this roller, this foam roller that I'll just like literally get up in the middle of the day and just lay on the floor at work and just start rolling around. People stare at me. I'm like, yeah, you guys are all going to have messed up backs in like 10 years. Judge me. I don't care. My phone number. What? No. Can I do your project? What do I think the future for JavaScript is? It'll probably catch up in a bunch of other aspects also. Like in terms of TensorFlow, machine learning, AI, that kind of stuff. No, my phone number is 865-309. Python or Java? Learn Python. Chris of Game Keto. JavaScript games. Gives advice. I mean, I haven't heard of him. No, I can't. Everything is hard the first time you do it. Yeah, 8675309. I knew I was missing a digit. Dude, thanks for calling me out on that. That felt wrong. I was like, I kept singing that in my head, and I was like, that doesn't seem right. Doesn't seem right. Storms, bro, you're the man. Duh. Dude, what's up? What's up, Ubaid? Area code 911. I will check out Game Cadeau. Does he have a lot of subs? Would he collab with me? Do I travel? I have 2 dogs, a house, and no one to watch my house, so not really. Oh, also, I have a teaching job. I make YouTube videos. I have my full-time job. I work with a cryptocurrency startup, so I travel between these places. Do I think passion is important? Yeah, but passion goes up and down, so you can't let that be your driving force. Should I call? I'm not going to call you. That's probably like a hotline number for girls that want to tell me to do things that I shouldn't be doing. Will I pivot to be a Fortnite? No, I think Fortnite is eh. First contract. Dude, control, that is a really specific question. So the dog boarding services, yeah, so I can't do that because like my dog has PTSD because he was like left in a backyard by himself. So if you try to, did I get a haircut? No, I just have man bun today. Am I gonna grow my hair to make it flow? Yep, TensorFlow JS my hair, you know. Where do I see myself in 5 years? Self-employed, making videos, maybe working with Red Bull. God, that'd be so cool to make Red Bull videos. Like I really like extreme sports. Who inspires me? A lot of people. Casey Neistat inspires me. A bunch of authors and books. MJ DeMarco. Tony Robbins. Now you got me on that motivation train. Just people that have done it. I can't grow a beard. I can't grow a beard and look like a Viking. I just look like a homeless dude. You're a Turkish man. No, dude, I'm not calling you. Go away. Community project. So the to-do app. There's a to-do app going down. So in 30 days, in August 21st, I will look at the top 3, or that get voted to be the top 3 from Discord. All right, bro. Go away. You're done. You're 35. You'll probably end up just that's bullshit, dude. No, you can do it. Ageism is real, but it's not. You don't let that come through on your resume. Then you just go in and you're good. Conor McGregor or Khabib? Conor McGregor. Looking forward to my collab with Brad. I messaged him, but he ghosted. Dude, lots of subscriber. Thank you. I have grown the beard. I grew the beard for November, no shave November, and I felt like a crack addict because I was just itching all the time. It's not good. What cell phone do I have? I have a V20, LG V20. Yeah, so with Chris, we talking about Chris Sean or Chris from the other place? Game Keto? STEM jobs, of course, they're going to grow. Learn something with automation. You're either going to be the person like writing the software to do the automation, or you're going to be the person where your boss comes and they're like, "Hey, by the way, we just wrote a program to automate your job, so you're gonna be gone in 2 weeks. Just wanted to let you know." So learn something about automation. Dude, there's no way I'm a qualified coder. I'm just a guy. Community challenge. So the instructions on Discord. Yeah, so there is no instructions. The goal is to make a to-do app. So if you want to make a to-do app, join the Discord, team up with somebody, or make it solo. You can do it whatever language you want, whatever backend you want. Get creative. And then we'll have a vote, and the top 3 I'll make videos on. Total new Python or Java? Learn Python, obviously. Best piece of feedback, keep it dry. I do that a lot. Don't repeat yourself. If you find yourself doing 10 different if statements, you should figure out how to eliminate that. How do I recommend to learn automation? Learn Python, learn about Selenium WebDrivers. That's a good one. What percentage of my subscriber is male? I think it's like 99.999%. What is REST? Don't worry too much about REST. I don't even even if you Google the REST term, like you have to dive into a Wikipedia app to find exactly what it is. But basically REST is just sending and receiving requests to do stuff over a network. REST and SOAP, whatever. Plans to go full stack web dev, try and get a job in the US. Yeah, dude, I have a degree from Finland and I got a job here. So actually, Robbie, I'm making a vid today. If you want to work in the United States, making a video on H-1B visas, where to find jobs that offer them, and then also remote jobs. So it doesn't matter. You can just work wherever and live wherever. Has my eyesight worsened? Not really. I just have bad eyesight anyways. Am I finished? No. Almost had that citizenship. Not quite. What is Code Bootcamp like? Find out by watching my Lambda series. It's hard. It's a lot stricter than you think it would be. Like it says bootcamp, it's like bootcamp. Can I speak Finnish? Yo, puhun suomea. Hanzo. What's up, Sam? Dude, aren't you supposed to be on the road going to like Cape Cod right now? Hi from the Middle East. What's up? Hello from Salt Lake City. Hello from Kenya. What's up, dude? Do I have Finnish relatives? And local Bitcoins. No, I was married to a Finnish girl. I had an entire Finnish family. I did that whole thing. Made a lot of Finnish friends, went to school there. And then she asked for a divorce, and they were going to take my visa, so I had to leave. Sorry, it's not happily ever after. RIP. Is it because I got fat? No, I was already fat. Where did I live in Finland? I lived in the very north, and I lived on the Russian border. Why didn't you get a work permit? It's not that easy. You have to have a job to provide the work permit. And then the Finnish jobs have to prove that they can't hire a Finnish person before they hire someone else from not Finland. And so there's already a bunch of people in Finland. Russian agent, no. But we did have a lot of people from Russia come over. We had a machine design class, and we had people from Russia. Oh, Rovaniemi. Yeah, I've been there. Of course. I lived in Rahe and Oulu, and then Lappeenranta. So that's where I lived. That's in Lapland. Am I a Russian bot? No. We had a machine design class in mechanical engineering, and the Russians were there, and they're like, "We want to make AK-47," and the teacher was like, "No, bro, you can't make an AK-47 for the project, but we have blueprint," and it's like, "Bruh, no, you can't make AK-47." Let's see. Did I see Russian guys with tracksuits? No, but they did. They did come to class. It's like first off, how do you know how to make an AK-47 from scratch? Please. Yeah, well, you're from the EU, so you can. We have blueprint. No. What else do you have a blueprint for? You should probably take that back to Russia. Yeah, ICBM. This is weird. What's up, dude? Welcome. Oh, so you live in Oulu, computer science. So yeah, I was going to go to the UAS, the applied science there for the IT course in engineering, but you really thought that I'm in my late 20s. I am in my late 20s. I'm 28. Dude, if you're, so I don't have an EU passport. I was going to get one. What do I do if you lose motivation? Then you have discipline to make up for it. That's like your backup battery, dude. You just do things out of routine. You do things because you make arrangements with people or places or, Yep, number one thing, just Russian things, carry an AK blueprint. That sounds good. Is Milwaukee considered a tech city? Not, I don't know. I can't say. If I said no, not really, that would just be because I haven't heard of it. Dude, solid link. Peace, dude. Waiting for game nights. Yeah, we're going to do it soon. Probably tonight. Talk to me about new startup. I don't have a whole lot of time. I don't think I'd be very beneficial. I'm making 6 digits in programming world. Yes. Is there a reason that I use Windows? I use Windows because I grew up on Windows. I like the keyboard controls better. Once you set up the emulators for Unix on Windows, then you have all the same commands. Which one is better, front end, back end, or full stack? That's like a subjective thing, dude. That's like, which one's better, chocolate milk or normal milk? But obviously front end, duh. Chocolate milk, obviously, duh. It's like when people give you the, like, is it this or this? And you're just like, yes. And they're like, what? Where do I live? Salt Lake City, Utah. Is it late to start coding after 31? No, it's not. I'm 28 years old. I learned to code at 25. A 20-minute stream. Here we are 40 minutes later. I look 21. I sound like I'm 15 though, so even better. When you should if I call like a movie theater and ask to like reserve a ticket, which I haven't done in a while, salmiakki or fish. Oh no, that's not fish. Yeah, no, salmiakki is okay. It's all right. Tastes like ammonia. What is my degree that I got before programming? Oh, yeah, no. So I didn't never drink any Finnish beer because your friggin' alcohol prices are insane. No, so flamery, the mammy stuff was pretty good that you have at Easter. Also sausage and mustard and salmon was pretty good. What did I do before I went to the code school? I worked at a mechanical engineering job. Yeah, mammy. Yeah, I thought you were only 20 minutes in. Am I a memer? Dude, I love memes. But you can't be a memer on YouTube. You're going to offend people. If I had to live somewhere else in the world, where would it be? Probably New Zealand. I went to Dev Mountain part-time a long time ago before it got bought out and the prices were all jacked up. Can Lambda School be done full-time while having a job? No, it's not go at your own pace. It's 8 to 5. They take attendance. You can do part-time stuff. Flamar, you're not wrong. It doesn't taste bad. It tastes pretty good. If I ever no, so I fell into the I'm going to buy a bunch of Udemy courses and then I have 1% completed. Yeah, live streaming on Twitch. That's the plan. If I do some games, then I'm going to do Twitch. But the problem is getting the audience over there. So everyone's going to be like, oh, that's a whole website away. It's 6 months long, 7.5 months long. And okay, so beyond algebra and web dev, not so much. You want to do data science, then you need math. Actually, Alex, so the regulation here is I can't even play a Spotify song without like 3 videos getting demonetized on YouTube. So if I were to play my Spotify right now, then yeah. You read me on Discord. Happy Sunday. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for chilling. So YouTube gaming doesn't matter. In order to get a sub button on YouTube, you need 100,000 subscribers. So like to get the same button on Twitch, the subscribe, the $2.55 subscribe thing on Twitch, you need like 10 concurrent viewers for like 5 minutes. What do I listen to on Spotify? Just add me. You can see my whole playlist. Did the guy I interviewed the other day, Sam? No, so Sam is here, right? He's like literally 2 chats below you. I don't know. I actually never asked. How do you add me? Just type in my name. You'll find. I could just make a stream lab. Yeah, but I don't know. You got to force people to go to websites they don't recognize. What's my channel on Twitch? It's DevGains. Imagine that. Dude, HMAC, you lived in New Zealand? Dude, I want to go to New Zealand just because, like, of making 50K a month from Streamlabs. Yeah, but he also has like 1 million subs. Dude, Tyler, join the Discord. I will welcome you. Actually, a bunch of people just joined Discord. Let me welcome them real quick. Added. New Zealand is where like, also Croatia, New Zealand, or some other place that I could do paragliding. You just realized my channel is Tychos1. That's because my WoW hunter's name is Tychos. The chat disappeared. And it's back. Best game of all time? I spent a lot of time in Battlefield 2 way back. Can't say of all time. What's the conversion rate? Yeah, probably really low. If you have if you have like 1 million subs, and then 50,000 a month, it's like way less than 1% of your audience. Do I still play WoW? I played Legion and I maxed out every single character. Do I watch Tucker Gott? Dude, Tucker Gott is goals. I remember watching Tucker Gott at 40,000 subs last year when I was making my channel, doing like, dude, I'm gonna paraglide. Like, I want to collab with him so bad, dude, because I think I could edit his videos and make them so better. So better. Where am I? Anyways, Salt Lake City, very cheap to live. It's pretty cheap. Patrizio, what did we do to you, man? I'm gonna show your comment because I think, I think, man, like you just need a handshake or a hug, or maybe I could make you some food if you wanna come inside and we can sit down. Maybe go for a walk, talk it out. Do I play CS:GO? Nah, I don't play CS:GO. All right, dude, that's cool, man. I'm not doing a crypto startup. I'm not creating intelligent trading bot. Do you understand how much tax ramifications are in trading bots, dude? No way. Every single trade is a taxable event in the United States. Nope. Coffee or energy drinks when you wake up? I prefer pre-workout myself. All right, things that I don't enjoy. I don't enjoy office politics. I don't enjoy meetings that should be emails or Slack texts. Pre-workouts can have 300 milligrams caffeine. Yeah, I'm pretty much immune to caffeine. This has 350 milligrams, and it doesn't even... Yeah, I mean, you get a different tax rate, but it's a taxable event. So it's like the point is that when you go to your accountant with a bunch of like taxable events, then you're going to have a trading bot that's done like 1,400 different taxable, and your accountant's going to just be like, Mr. Krabs meme. It doesn't seem like it would be a smart thing to do. Taxes should be illegal. Do you like the police? Do you like driving on roads? Am I still doing resume reviews? Yes. Just pay your taxes, dude. Steven, if you sent me a resume and you're asking that because I haven't reviewed your resume, it's because I'm doing it like every Saturday. I use TurboTax to do my taxes. But if you have a bot that's like traded and then you have to pay the profit that you've made on each one of those trades, can just get really, then you mess up and the IRS is like, well, what about this $5 that you made over here on this shitcoin? And then suddenly you're audited. And then they're like, well, we see that you made 13,000 off Bitcoin last year, but you didn't pay anything. And then you're like, well, and then you go to jail and you become Martha Stewart, become an advocate for cryptocurrency taxable events. Not worth. So the problem, this is what you do. You open a corporation. Corporations are people, my friend. So, Steven, the whole goal of the channel is to add a takeaway. I want to, like, if you don't walk away with something at the end of every video, then I don't want you to watch it. I hate videos that are just like, well, if you work hard and you study hard and you just, try really hard, then you could, like, well, what does that mean? What do I got to do? Tell me. I was the kid who asked so many questions growing up. I was like, well, why? They're like, well, that's just how it works. And I'm like, but why though? Tony Flukinson? Tony Flukins. Josh Robbins. How do I make sick transitions and animations? I use After Effects. So the dream would be able to do extreme sports and make like really cool special effect videos. I love special effects. I love film. I love editing. You have to go travel to do those things if you want to get cool shots, unless you're using a green screen. And then, yeah. But code is cool because you can automate stuff and then just press a button and watch it go. Josh LaBeouf. What programming material do I recommend for Python? Python is my favorite. Sup, nerds? Do I conversationally speak Finnish? Puhun. Yeah, I do. I was married to a girl, and I had to speak Finnish to her parents. Had to learn real quick. Also, just living there. Has it been 20 minutes? I think it's been 20 minutes like 4 times. Moi. Mitakulu. Mitamene. Etc. What are the details on the to-do app? You can do it solo. You can team up. You can use any stack you want. We're going to have a vote in the Discord on August 21st. It's going well. Good to know. Have I gone on holidays? Yeah, so yeah, I think he's from Finland too. Obviously, people don't know that. I remember we had a teacher in Finland that would always walk in, and he would always walk in and be like, "Mitamine," and then like all the Russians didn't know Finnish because they refused to learn it, and then he would always answer his question. He'd be like, "Mitamine, huvimine," like, Oh, you're in Lappeenranta. Hey, that's where I went to school. I went to Saima. Saima Amati Korkeakoulu. How is 100 days of code going? I don't know. I haven't been doing it. I only have 2 weeks vacation, but I have so many jobs that even if I took vacation, I'd still be working. So I try to set up my life to be jobs and stuff that I'm doing. What about Spanish? Can you speak some Spanish? Hablo español, pequeño, a little bit. Can a junior developer get a remote job? Yeah, but they're really competitive. So you better you better figure out some way to be above the bar. The chat disappeared. I'm sorry. All right, we got 1 minute left, and I'm outie. Any list of required features? No required features. It's totally up to you. What stack, what tech, alone, teamwork. We're just gonna have a vote. Have I done work and travel? No. Got doggos. Later, Sam. Or be willing to make $10 an hour. Yeah. Best way to learn Python. Yeah, do automate the boring stuff. That's a good one. See ya, Captain. Does experience translate to a great developer? No, it depends on the person. Are you trying to improve? Is progress important to you? Anything to help your JS game? Yeah, I don't know if you're using like Phaser JS or what. That's what I would use. Will there be another live stream? Yeah, I might do a game live stream if people want to come play Overwatch, or maybe we can pick a game. I'm not sure. But I have to make 2 more videos today and go to the gym, do some stuff for work, write some proposals, answer emails, etc. Roblox is the obvious answer. So Sam, if you just want to go to Discord, you can post it there. Why did I choose bootcamp over traditional university? No, so I went to both. I have a degree and I went to bootcamp. Do I like Vue? Yeah, no. So let me grab it here. Here. For the Suamalisit in the chat, if you're curious. Hold my stuff, but here. Why I don't know what's happening, bro. All right, let's see. Here you go. Bachelor of Engineering. Leaked. There are some stuff in Germany. Reputable is, I don't know. That's subjective, dude. It doesn't matter what, like, it's all up to you at the end of the day. You shouldn't be leaning on your school to provide you a job, dude. Like, that's the problem. You should depend on yourself, not a name to back you. Like, the boot camp that I went to was like garbage, to say the least. Especially what I see offered now, like, when do I work so much? When I'm not sleeping. Do I have free time with family? Yeah, I take my dogs on a walk. I go to the gym. I have a girlfriend. We went out to dinner last night. I bought a new couch. Why did I go to school? I was married. Is it me or boot camp's overpriced? They are cheaper than university and designed to get you a job. Well, it is essentially a community college. That's not true. What did I learn in garbage boot camp? How to get stuck and then not want to quit. Look at all these courses that I had to take. They were so long. I got like 4 pages of actual stuff. Here. I did do the traditional route. Actually, I had to write a bachelor's thesis. You don't even have to do that in the United States. And it was mandatory, and a mandatory internship. So whenever the United States is like, your degree's not accredited, I'm like, get out of here. You don't even know what you're talking about. You don't need accreditation in Finland because the education is good. No for-profit. There's no for-profit garbage. Yeah, the only reason accreditation exists in the United States is because of places like DeVry, you know, the School of Accreditation, accrediting nonprofits. Like, you can just make a school and get a .edu and tell the government you're a school, and they're like, all right, well, here's some student loans, give us money. Like, so whenever I explain that to someone in the United States, they're like, it's not ABET accredited. I'm like, I don't need it, dude. We don't have DeVry there. Leave, like, stop. People in high school in Finland are taking Calculus 3. You got to be in school like 3 semesters in the United States to get to Calculus 3. But, you know, when you explain that to other Americans, they just think that you're being a dick. You know, Finland's up there with like the Asian countries, which are notorious, or I don't know if notorious is the right word, but, you know, very well known for being high in education. If I had to do a boot camp over or university or self-study, I'd still go to a boot camp. Networking is great. Does Phaser help you with JavaScript? Phaser is a framework. Divide. So there's like ITT Tech, Divide. ITT Tech got raided by the FBI for predatory lending practices, and then they got shut down because of that. So basically, ITT Tech would max out the legal amount that you could take as a student loan. They would, the CEO's office got raided, and so basically they would tell the recruiters, like, we'll do all the hard paperwork for you, blah blah blah. You just sign on the dotted line. And so people went in uninformed, and so they went in uninformed, and for-profit universities max out the legal amount that you can gain from the federal government in terms of student loans. Now, why the government gives these bullshit places loans to begin with is, I don't know, a different topic, but that's, you know, why it doesn't matter. So that's why we need accreditation. And so the thing with student loans is it's the only loan that cannot be forgiven. Even bankruptcy won't get rid of it. HTML preprocessed, I don't know. I've seen Pug on CodePen sometimes, but I haven't really messed with it. 8 gigs of RAM for programming on a laptop. I think that all you need is an inspector on your Chrome open. That's more than enough. You could run 50 Chromes. Should you learn Json and stuff? Absolutely. How are you going to do API calls if you don't know Json? You can't use a database. $38K for an associates of networking. Yeah, you can, I don't know. That's ridiculous. My girlfriend, or not my girlfriend, my sister's boyfriend went to ITT Tech for game development and design. Cost him $88,000, and he works at Best Buy at the Geek Squad, making $8.50 an hour. Worth. I don't know Java. Do I learn D3? I'm not making a video for D3 right now. I don't know. I don't think they hire him long. Like, he doesn't work full time. They keep him under that hourly limit where they don't have to provide benefits. Full Sail University. You okay? Longest 20 minutes ever. So Json it's actually pronounced Json Derulo. Look up Json Derulo. Do I play games? Yeah, I like Overwatch. Data science. Which one would I do now? I would pick automation if I had to. So saturation is dependent upon yourself. Would I recommend Code Academy? I mean, it's okay to get started. What keeps me going? What wakes me up in the morning? I am paranoid of being homeless. Json Derulo, talk nerdy. Yeah, no. I'm paranoid of being homeless, and I am currently supporting my parents. I lost my job because they laid off everyone, and I was basically like, you know what? I am not going to give someone else the power to hold my paycheck and be like, if you're not here between this hour and this hour, sorry, you can't live anymore. That really pisses me off. In addition to that, what pisses me off is that think about the CEO of a job is taking $50 for every $1 that you get, and that's 5,000% more than what you're making, but he's probably only 10% smarter than you. So I don't know. Why work for a business when you can own a business? Why climb the ladder when you can own the ladder? Why have someone, behind you telling you what to do with your life? I will not work for somebody. I will be self-employed, guaranteed by the end of 2019. If that means I'm working at Uber, doing my own thing. I mean, so always, you obviously have a boss, whether that's like customers, but it's not a corporation telling you where you have to be and when. Yeah, so I was almost homeless. I had like 2 weeks worth of money left, and basically I have the job that I have now. So my goal is to be self-employed or employed through some means of selling a product or a service where I can support myself and wake up every day and know that it's dependent on me. Whereas if the CEO messes up or someone at the company messes up, a deal falls through, suddenly they don't have money for you anymore, or they just decide, hey, you know what, let's cut costs. Sorry, Josh, now you can't pay your house anymore, but we're a family, welcome to the corporate company family. We really appreciate your teamwork. Then you have all this other bullshit, which is like HR, don't harass people. Well, obviously don't fucking harass people. Like, it's pretty, like, you guys get me fired up with this shit, but I don't want to work for anybody. That is what gets me up and going in the morning. So I will work 10, 11, 12 jobs until I save up enough money to be able to buy real estate and have passive income. Do I rent? No, I own a house, which I will eventually rent in about 7 more months when I can legally move out of it. Besides, like, I get so much more out of helping people. It's more fulfilling. Like, after a certain amount of money, the money is irrelevant. Like, yeah, I could buy a bunch of stuff that I want. I could buy new this, new that. Like, I'm not saying that to brag, but I'm saying that, like, even if I bought that stuff, it'd be cool for a minute, and then I would come back and be like, well, still got to go to work on Monday morning. Like, no, I'm gonna pass on that. Why would I rent? You lose money in the long run. No, you don't. You rent so that it pays your mortgage, and then you sell it and make profit on the house sale. You were confused. Was I fired? No, I was working for a government contracting job, and then the election happened, and the new administration was like, we're putting every project on hold, and yeah. So the house that I live in is not going down in value because I live in Salt Lake City, Utah, and they're constantly building between these two mountains. In addition to that, more and more tech companies are moving here. Oh, yeah. So no, I'm going to rent my house out, but I own the house that I live in, yes. And right now I'm saving up. I'm just going to keep saving up for down payments on apartment complexes or houses until I can rent those out and then take the profit from that to pay my own bills. That's actually like the end goal that's how all the rich people do it anyways. Then you do that enough until banks won't give you loans anymore, and then you take out a business account and get a business loan. I lived in an apartment before this. I couldn't actually buy a house for a while. Do I want to be rich? No, I want to be rich with time and helping people. I'm 28 years old. I'm saying rich people. Okay, so there's like 97% or some statistic like that was like people that win the lottery blow their money. How do you stand out when 100 plus people apply to the job? Find the hiring manager or CTO on LinkedIn, find his email, blog, something like that. Send him a video. Be like, look, bro, you're not going to find a video like this from your applicants. You got to get creative. No one wins by following the rules, and the rules aren't illegal. They're just like social norms. No one wins if you follow social norms. Like when you're in school, when you're a kid, when you're in middle school, high school, or just going to college, you gotta you follow the social norms because you don't want to be made fun of. In real life, You don't follow the norms. Like I was the weird kid in middle school, in high school. I didn't want to play team sports with everybody, right? Like I stood out like a sore thumb. Now all those people, Jim Bob over there working at Waffle House now, right? Because he thought he was going to be cool forever. That's not how it works. All the nerds that got made fun of are like MIT graduates now. And then there's me, the awkward kid who couldn't communicate, somehow communicating to an audience of 87 people right now. Do I bleed? Sometimes. Yeah, so people that win so this is the thing, Michael. If you give someone $1 million, it will not make you a millionaire. It just makes you a person with a lot of money. If you want to call yourself a millionaire, you got to earn it. The people that come from nothing that earn their money are so stingy to spend it because they had to earn it and they know what it's like to not have anything. Impressions about Flutter. I don't really have any. Yeah, when wealthy people give their money to their children, it doesn't do much for them. Like I lived pretty like, middle class, lower middle class, didn't, get that much. I didn't get that much stuff for Christmas, used stuff, hand-me-down stuff. Like I think if I was given whatever I want, I wouldn't appreciate any of it. Especially because once you get out on your own and you've had a job like run out of money or let you go like 4 times, which has happened to me. Like it didn't happen once. It happened 4 times and I kept just getting another job and getting another job because they kept running out of money. And I was like, you know what? I'm done with this. Life is way too short to be told what to do. I'm 28 years old. What's up, dude? Waffle House food is good though, but pretty sure there's a lot of regret there. Thoughts on sushi? I like sushi. I'm your spirit animal. Are we kindred spirits? Do I believe it's viable for someone with a criminal background? Yeah, of course it is. I mean, every company is going to do a background check at some point, right? But as long as you're honest and upfront about it, it doesn't matter. Just be in the interview, be like, look, I know you're going to do a background check. Just want to let you know that's not who I am anymore. And I'm here to work. I just want to get stuff done. I like your mission. I like your values. Just be upfront. Actually, our company was going to hire someone, and then we sent him the background check paperwork, and he noped. And it was like, all right, well. So, like, obviously, if you do that, he just went incognito as soon as he got hit with that background check paperwork. I think if you embrace it as something that helps change you in a positive way to make you not that person anymore. If you don't fail programming, should you go to college? Not sure. How do you dodge paperwork? You just don't sign it, right? I don't know. He filled out all the other stuff, and then the HR lady was like, all right, well, here's your paperwork. And he was like, I'm illiterate. Well, you filled out the other forms. What's the average time? I've seen it anywhere from like immediately to a year. So if you average that, it would be 6 months. Am I married? I was, not anymore. I will never get married again. No. What is your regret in your median? What? Hi from Korea. Hello from Salt Lake City. Yeah, most people don't care. Pennington, I would just say go for it. It's 1 a.m. Wow, that's pretty late. So like 14 hours ahead of me, 13, 12, something like that. I seem depressed. Nah, man. I'm just, I'm just upset. Bruh. Nah, dude, I'm good. It's 8:58 in the morning. The gym's not open yet, so the 20-minute thing was just to talk. Just because I don't like hop on every video. I'm like, it's your boy Josh coming at you again, like Jack Septictard, like, no, like, I can't. I'm not that charismatic, and I don't want to be because I don't think that's real. I have a sense of humor, but I'm not like ADHD, whatever. Rick, want my boy? I'm coming at you live through the power of the internet. That's Boogie, actually. 2988, whatever his number is. What am I pre-sipping on? Let me go get it. Let's see, here we go. Thick boy. Yep, here we go. This is what I got. I'm saying I'm not a snowflake. I might be hinting at that. Aesthetic. I got to get that Dorito shape. Hold on, here we go. This is my favorite shirt because it makes me look like a douche, right? Because then I can it only comes halfway down, and it's like, oh, he bought one of those shirts that only comes halfway down. Yeah. Whatever. Notice me, senpai. Do you even exist? What is the purpose of this stream? What is my thought on intermittent fasting? I have some. I just don't wear them. At least I would never wear them on stream or video. What sort of side projects? To-do apps, chat apps, things with a front end and a back end. Salt Lake City for software engineers. Absolutely. Don't take Adderall. It messes with your dopamine and serotonin. That will create addiction. Things that mess with how you feel up and down. Don't do that. Have I ever did a little project where you just upload clients? No. Did I tell them I couldn't afford the rest of the sleep? I told them I flexed and they ripped off or something douchey like that, Good information, off for a walk. Nice. Listen to a book while you walk or just enjoy nature. Brand new dev, they've helped you a lot. Hey, cool, dude. Sometimes it's hard for me to tell if things actually help people, but yeah. Why cardio after strength training? If you want to burn fat, but you don't want to use the glycogen in your muscles, because you need those for explosive lifts. What do I? Oh, got some powder. I just poured the rest. I'm all out. Do I ever drink alcohol? No, I do not. You're new to PHP. Do Laravel. Alcohol or MJ? I don't do either of those. What do I think about intermittent fasting? It's pretty good. I actually do intermittent fasting most of the day. Do I do MJ? No, I don't. I don't smoke. I don't drink. I was the straight ed kid. I don't care. You do whatever you want to do, but that's not for me. How do I celebrate? I go to the gym, go for a walk, go out to eat. How many marijuanas does it take to become a good programmer? What's my window? What? You need to take a second pre-workout drink soon. Yeah, I just drink pre-workout as coffee at this point in life. I mean, caffeine's never really had an effect on me. Doesn't do anything. I mean, a little bit. It makes me more alert, but it doesn't. My intermittent fasting window is from 1 p.m. until I go to sleep or earlier. Usually I start passing out. As a developer, how often am I zoned in on SQL and database issues? I do a little bit of DevOps, and then I also do SQL. Normally, I don't do SQL, right? Unless I'm writing where a person's data needs to go to, which isn't that often, or pulling data from SQL. Do I do the 16 by 8? Yeah, you could say that. When did I wake up? At 6 a.m. on the dot. I have a bodybuilding, well, I would say powerlifting. I don't do hypertrophy that much because I'm all natural, and once you leave the gym, the pump goes away. So what's the point, you know? You look like a douche, super cool in the gym, and then you leave, and then you look flat like me. Are your Lambda courses? Whoa, wait, hold on. Go to Lambda School. Use the link. What do I do at my job? I program, I hold meetings, I make designs into code. You live 20 minutes from San Francisco. How do you get a job? I don't think that's how it works. This is boring. I think that's subjective, but we'll see you later. You were asked, do you do that when, and he said, you are a boring guy, aren't you? How would you respond? I would get up in front of him and tower over, pretty much, and then make him realize how much of a waste of time that is. Usually people that get upset if you don't drink or smoke or do drugs or want to eat some garbage food, you stand up in front of them, they don't really have much to say. How are gymnasts jacked all the time? They're gymnasts. What do you mean? Obviously, you have to pee in the corner to mark, assert dominance. Or maybe not on the corner, just on the interviewer. Like, this company is mine, you're mine now. Put some music in the background. All right, well, I have to put on my music. Well, I can't do that through YouTube streaming, actually won't let me. What do I think about Tony Robbins? I like him. Sometimes I wonder what his actual skill is besides being able to communicate to large groups of people with motivational memorization, or neuro-linguistic programming is the certification for it. Look at me. I'm Mr. Meesey. No, look at me. This is my company. What do I eat for breakfast? I don't. I skip because I do intermittent fasting. So I lift fasted, do cardio fasted. Motivational videos they get you up and going, but they don't keep you going. They do it once. How do you get white teeth? I don't know. Brush them. Hello, Vlad. Do I freelance side projects? I teach code on the side. And then I prefer freelancing, like making videos, less about coding. Yeah, so motivational videos aren't going to get you through when times are tough. They only get you through like when you're bored. And when you know you should be doing something and you watch a video and then it's like, all right, well, I guess I'll do it. And then when you're feeling down and stuff, you're not going to feel like watching a motivational video. Are there any certifications? No, not really. Your certification is your portfolio and ability to communicate. How do you keep the motivation going? You just have to stick to a routine. What is my daily routine? Wake up, meditate, write everything down I'm going to do, go to the gym in the middle of the day, come home and work. Can I teach you how to make an AK? The chat disappeared again. Joko Willink, yeah, or Jocko. Yeah, I read his book, Extreme Ownership. Yeah, read a lot of books. Do I own? Who wants to know? Why would I tell? It's like some dude came to my door. He was like, "Hello, are you the owner of the house? And do you have a security system?" Like, wait, who wants to know? Does Lambda School cost $20K? It costs $20K up front, or it's free to do it, and then you don't pay anything unless you get a job making $50,000 or more using the skills that you learned, and then you pay 17% back up to $30,000. 17% back for 2 years, or $30,000, whichever comes first. Yeah, so I live in Utah, which is a pretty gun-friendly state, so I'm just going to let you put that together. I'm not going to confirm or deny. Do I seem like the type of person? I'll let you figure that out. Who knows? I don't seem anti. How many kids you have after you married? I have 2 dog children. Just finished your can't solve FizzBuzz. So this is a problem with computer science, and this is why. No, my dog is a half husky, half American Eskimo. If you can't solve FizzBuzz, then you don't know how to write a loop or do simple logic. I don't know what kind of boot camp you went to, but this is why I'm making videos on them, so that people don't go to stuff like this. Do I own a minigun? Nah. You can't own an automatic weapon unless you get approved to use it for collecting purposes. So before 1980 something, you could buy automatic weapons. Now you can still buy automatic weapons. You just need an extra certification. And to get the certification, you just apply. Do I own a bazooka? Obviously, I own the bazooka right here. Only gun owners know this much. Arsenal confirmed. I'm not going to confirm or deny. What's the meaning of this tattoo that I have, right? So I want it to be like every Valley girl that exists, where you have the tattoo that breaks into a bunch of different birds, right? So now I'm just like every other 21-year-old college chick, right? So I want to be free. Now I understand that's what it looks like, but actually it's just because I want to be a pilot. That was my dream job. This is a sound bar for my TV. What do you learn next after you mastered? That's pretty subjective. You learn JavaScript, PHP, Python, Ruby. Best way to learn to code is, apart from spending a lot of, seeing as code runs on a computer, that's a tough one. You could probably learn it on your phone. Can you make a production-ready React app without using Redux? Yeah, we did. I did at my React job. Longest 20 minutes ever. Well, the thing is, like, I woke up really early and the gym is not open yet because it's Sunday. Who's my favorite YouTube developer? I don't have one. Thoughts on blockchain? It's not going away anywhere, but it's still really early. What does Redux do? State management. It's like a front end, back end. Actually, no, it just holds all of the information on your front end in like this little separate container. so that your front end can just be like, hey, give us those people's names. And then the front end goes over here and grabs some stuff and pulls it out rather than going to a database. What time is it in Utah? 9:13 a.m. How long does it take to learn React? Go to Stack Blitz. Blitzstack, one of those. Do I do stocks? I bought Netflix at $199 and now it's $400. I bought Amazon at $980 and now they're pretty good. But then I sold them all and bought cryptocurrency and then the market crashed. So don't take investing advice from me. Tyler McGinnis, yeah, do that for sure. Should you invest in BitConnect? So you should just do the dollar cost average. Take $1, invest it in every single coin, and then hope that one of those coin goes like 100x. And then automatically you win. Easy choice. That's what most people do in stocks anyways. How did I learn to code? I went to a boot camp. Do I know tech lead? I am the tech lead. This is the tech lead giving you the tech lead curriculum that you need. By the way, tech lead. You bought 20K. You bought Bitcoin at 20. So great investment, right? Well, if it makes you feel any better, I bought 2 Ethereum at $1,400, and now they're worth $500. So that's fantastic. I'm not a tech lead. I'm the tech lead. This is the tech lead. McAfee says he says whatever who pays him the most says. Yoma the homie. Yoma the dude who ghosted my email to collab because I don't have a value proposition for him, right? Like he's a millionaire off of his cryptocurrency, so he can just quit his job. Yeah, no, he won't ignore my email because I don't bring him any money. Why do I ignore your question? Let me look up through it. What do I think about Sapui 5 OpenUI? I don't know. I can't answer it. That's why I don't know. Do I lift 6 days a week? Can I do a freestyle rap? I don't want to be posted across the internet any more than I already am. Okay? Why? Why would you ask that, trader? I don't understand. Favorite movie? I really like the James Bond series. I also like Pirates of the Caribbean. What about Amazon white labeling? Yeah, definitely do it. Well, I don't know. I think white labeling is kind of cheesy. It's literally you just take pre-made product and put your own label on it and then resell it for more money. Favorite TV show? Game of Thrones. Rick and Morty. Do I use ES6 now completely? No. I do C# on a day-to-day. What did you learn your first developer job? I learned how to not push your own pull requests into the company GitHub. Because I did that. Josh, never do that again. And I was like, you got it, boss. No, maybe the first few episodes of Walking Dead, but Walking Dead these days is like, all right, they found a new place to stay. Oh no, they've been invaded. Oh no, some zombies too. Well, guess they're going to kill the bad guy. And then rinse, repeat. Mr. Robot. Now, I haven't watched it. Yeah, so white labeling is okay, but the majority, you have to spend a lot of money to advertise white label products, which can sometimes not even be worth it. Like, Let's see. Have I watched Bob's? Yeah, Bob's Burgers okay. What languages do you have to learn? Anything with a front end and a back end. Do you need to live in the United States? I think I answered your question that you commented, but no, they do it on a case-by-case basis. Do you know of any WordPress dev people that are worth it, like people doing PHP theme development? No. People doing WordPress? Yeah. But the YouTube videos say they make 100K a month doing Amazon white labeling. Yeah, maybe if you got in when they first opened that. The problem is you're going to spend a lot of money just doing advertisements. It's better to make your own product from the get-go and build up from scratch. I already do that. I already have my own supplement products, but I just haven't taken the shill yet. I haven't decided to shill that on my channel yet, but I have my own workout stuff and focus stuff and all that. Thoughts on data analysts? They're pretty good. They're going to get more and more in demand. What place to go to for references for what? Well, weight room, I go to the front. It's a climbing gym. You can go to Free Code Camp, Code Academy, Coding Fights, Coding Game, Code Wars, Treehouse, Udemy, Udacity. How do you lose fat? That's a very complicated answer that you'll find. There's a lot of ways to do it. Burn more calories than you consume. Math. Now, depends on, I don't count my calories because there's no way I'm going to look like Arnold being natty. There's no way I'm going to look like Simeon Panda or whatever, natty. There's no way I'm going to look like a huge bodybuilder being natty. I just want to be functionally fit. I want to be able to hike mountains without feeling like I'm going to die. I want to be able to do pull-ups, push-ups, sit-ups, maybe some of those like flag poles. I just don't. What do I think about the USA having a stronger startup? I don't know enough about the Europe startup community, but I know the USA has more resources to go and get venture capital. The thing with like the fitness community is that everyone is on the anabolic chicken, and then they're all selling like pre-workout and creatine formulas. If you want to be like me, just buy my stuff. Well, the stuff that you're using is illegal, bruh. It's dumb. How long now? Are you do you even watch my videos? I'm not unemployed. I have like 5 jobs. I had a mechanical engineering job. I worked at a church. I worked as a Subway sandwich artist. That was the worst job of my life. I worked as a Kroger bag boy, courtesy clerk, pushing carts out for old ladies and then putting groceries in their cars. And then they'd always like try to give me a $1 tip. But instead of actually giving me the $1 tip, they'd like try to put it in my little like waistband. And I was like, whoa, lady, come on. What are you doing? But then you're like, at the same time, you're like, thanks for the money. Let's see. Subway sandwich artist. Oh man, that was like people. So it was a Subway inside of a Walmart, and then it was like the worst because people would come in and then they'd get this huge, like 2 carts full of groceries, and they'd be like, you know what? I want some Subway. And it's like, lady, look in your basket. But anyways, they would come, and then someone said they didn't get a personal greeting. All right. You subscribed like 2 weeks ago. Thanks, dude. Appreciate you. They would come in and they would be like, well, you ran out of tomatoes. There's a produce section over here at Walmart. Why don't you just go buy some more tomatoes? And you're like, bruh. All right, that wasn't the best old lady impression. We can do like the old guy from Family Guy. What's his name? We can do Herbert. We can do Herbert. So they come in and then we can do Herbert if you want, but it's not my proudest talent. Where do I see myself in 5 years? Making videos, helping people. Yeah, I lost my thought process. That happens a lot. What's the reason behind the divorce? Oh, he wants to know the personal details. You and me both, dude. She just asked for a divorce, and I was like, no, we're not getting one. And she was like, yes, we are. And I was like, no, we're not. And then she said, yes, we are. And then, it takes 2 to tango. And so if I don't sign it, she's going to take it anyways. So to this day, I still don't know. There's no content on the OnFocus Teachable. Yeah, there's actually a bunch of courses there, but there's no content inside of it because I work 5 jobs and I have to create the content for that too, which I'm doing. I'm doing a GitHub GitFlow one that will be released today or tomorrow. There's 2 sides to every story, but I remember that it wasn't very nice. She told me that I was going to be working at Walmart with my engineering degree, that I would never make it. She told me that it was like being in jail with me, and I told her, if you just hold on for a little bit, then I'm going to get a job and I'll buy you everything that you want and blah, blah, blah. And she just didn't believe it. She didn't want to move to the United States. But yeah, probably regrets it now because where did she live? She lived in Finland. Yeah, she told me a lot of mean things, you could say. She would go through my Facebook. She would go through my messages. Wasn't the healthiest relationship. Yeah, I was married for like 5 years. Do I like Python? Yeah, Python's sweet, dude. Yeah, well, we didn't have any kids or anything, so. Yeah, WF, the content's going to be added, and then I'm going to be getting other people to make content of their specialties. I'm 28 years old. Yeah, she was reading DMs to my friend about Diablo 3's new season. Like, what are you doing? Well, you can't be with someone who doesn't want to be with you when at first they want to be with you, and then you get married, and then they're like, yeah, nope. How did I meet her? Online. Yeah, I probably won't get married again. I don't get enough out of it to make it worth my time. You get a small tax break, but if you're worrying about taxes, you're not making enough money. So other than that, I don't gain anything from being married ever. So I'm not going to get married again, or I'm not going to have kids either. So it's fine. You started your YouTube channel recently. Can I give a shout out? I haven't seen it. What if it's not good? What if it's the best? I mean, you guys can go check it out, but that seems kind of cheesy to do that, to be honest. When you come in someone else's and you're like, hey, bro, give me a shout out. What? Well, hold on. You got to have at least one kid? No, I'm not having any kids. I would rather adopt a kid because there's already a lot of kids out there that don't have good parents or any parents. So I'd rather help those kids out. I don't necessarily feel the need to spread my DNA specifically. Yeah, so do I want the fluke generation to outlive? I don't actually care. I just want to have a good effect on people. Even if I have kids, it's not a guarantee that they'll go out and still do good things or have the same mission as me, right? Your kids are separate people than you. You can have goals and dreams for them, but they're their own people. Favorite personal development books? The War of Art. The Obstacle is the Way by Ryan Holiday. Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. Actually, I'm reading Mindset by Carol Dweck right now. Oh, you guys are all joining the Teachable. It's blowing up. When the chat becomes in the life of, yeah. I'm just a normal person, right? We all go through our stuff. Nice chat. Have a good day, dude. Have a good Sunday. Ty Lopez. Yeah, no, there's no Ty Lopez on here. Here in my garage with my Lamborghini. You need fuel units for your knowledge. Ty Lopez. I don't actually know what he does. I'm 28. How do you see those languages, Java or C++? I don't think they're very fun. Do I get lonely sometimes? No. Happiness at its core is when you can be by yourself and satisfied with who you are. And I'm pretty satisfied with who I am by myself. If I'm in a room alone, if I'm out doing stuff alone, I'm fine. I don't feel lonely. You have to love yourself before other people can do it, right? So I don't let, other people affect my happiness. When my girlfriend's like, "Don't I make you happy?" I'm like, you contribute a small amount of happiness to me, but I have to be happy myself first. If I'm depending on an external source of happiness, that's not good. You should not be able to make me happy. I should be happy first, and then I can pass that on to you. What kind of car do I drive? I drive a Nissan right now, but I want a motorcycle. What gets me motivated? Books. Do I see myself coding? Yeah, maybe Python stuff. Yeah, see, the thing is, I don't really care what she thinks of my answer. I don't care. Be mad. Be offended. Nothing happens. You want to leave? Go ahead and leave. But I'm not going to give you some mushy bullshit. I don't like feelings are cool, right? But feelings aren't facts. I'm with facts. Did she leave? No, she didn't leave. I told her up front, I'm a very blunt person. I don't do this whole mushy thing anymore. I've been married. I was that person. I don't do that anymore. She left. She went to work. I don't know. Most of the time, girls, they pretend that they want you to be all mushy and blah, blah, blah. And then you become this mushy person. And then they start walking all over you and telling you what to do. Sounds like you got hurt in the past. It sounds like I got walked on. How do I manage to take time? Yeah, I mean, I still spend time with her, but like, I'm just not into that mushy stuff anymore. It doesn't benefit me. I tell her how it is. I don't let her, just because she's feeling a certain way about how I'm acting towards her doesn't mean anything to me. Like, I'm not with those emotions. Like, yeah, it's cool to be happy, but like, if you're just going to be mad over some stuff, like when they start coming to you, they're like, well, I really just don't like that you do that. Well, first of all, this is me and you are you. So back the fuck up. I have zero tolerance for when people start telling me like, because I have no problem. I have no problem with her or what she does with her time or who she goes and spends time with or where she goes or I don't care. She's her own person. But when she starts trying to, well, why don't you do this? Or I don't like this couch. Or can we get like a new floor or whatever? No, go away. Leave me alone. I don't tell you what to do. Don't tell me what to do. I have very clear boundaries for relationships now. Otherwise, I'll just be single because I'm just as happy being single as I am being with her. So, because happiness depends on me. The right one will appear. Okay, so this is the problem. There is no right one. If you say right one, you live in Disney fairy tale land, bro. There's 6 billion people on this planet. There's more than just the right one. Let's see. What are my career goals? I'd like to be self-employed. I don't want to climb a career ladder. I rather own the ladder. That's the thing. Like, I don't want to be stuck in the 9 to 5. Should front-end developer wireframing his website? What? You don't necessarily have to do that. Fresh out of boot camp, New York, went over a bit of JS. Ruby on Rails isn't so bad, but you definitely need to get on that React. How do I keep myself away from those memories? I just don't think about it, dude. Meditation, be aware of your thoughts. Easy peasy. Isn't this about a coding? Isn't this a coding channel? All right, yeah, sure. Sure, it's a coding channel, but there's more to life than code. And code is not my life, right? It's a part of my life. Making videos is a part of my life, but there is life outside of a computer, bro. Oh, I don't know. A lot of people are just really needy. They just don't think that they're needy. You ever seen like an older couple out in like go to IKEA and look at couples that you can tell have been together for a while, and then tell me that you think they're still happy. The guy, he buys flowers, mandatory flowers on her birthday and Valentine's Day. Have you ever walked into a store on Valentine's Day and just seen like every single dude like just lined up to flower? Like, come on, bro, think outside the box. Like, stop. 20 minutes equals 2 hours, apparently. Yeah. What do I look for out of life? To be able to help people. He is the next John Sonmez. I don't know about that. No jumper. Why is React so in demand? Just because everyone else is using it. Ivan, I can't answer that question without offending at least one of the 35, okay? How about Vue? Vue's coming up, but yeah. Join your discussion on Discord. Hey, thanks for hanging out, man. Why do I want to help people? Does it make me happy? Because I don't feel like the smartest. Oh, see, look, this is how you know. I was gonna say I don't feel like the smartest tool in the shed. First of all, that's not even the phrase. It's the sharpest tool in the shed, right? Because I don't feel like I'm the smartest person, but somehow I'm here making money, doing this as a job, and so I feel like if I can do this, I'm just a normal dude. You guys can do this. There's no reason. How long does it take to learn React? I don't know how you learn. Are there programming jobs that are like part-time? Do I want to have approval? No, I don't necessarily need approval, but I know that the videos that I make are helping people. If they're not helping people, I would still make videos. Like I said before, I would make videos about extreme sports because it's what I think is cool. At the end of the day, it's what I enjoy doing, editing, sitting, the process. Helping people is a byproduct of it. Money is a byproduct of it. If you had no money, what would you do? I don't give two shits what other people think. Should you learn UI, UX? UX? Yeah, you should. I think it's an important skill to have, at least to be able to, convert a PSD into a wireframe. Give us some tips about how to start becoming a front-end developer. Go to Codecademy, start doing that. How do I learn new tech? Books or online courses? Don't read books. Don't get stuck in the book game. That's bad. You're just going to get stuck reading. I'd rather you look at some documentation online, copy paste that code, than try to modify it and break it 6, 7, 8, 10 times before you get stuck. To find a sensible software development, biomechanics. There's just no reason for us to have to do mechanical labor if we can avoid it. So automation seems like the future. I'm sure there will be novelty places where you go to a restaurant and you'll have an actual waiter or waitress, and that will be like, oh, this is this great place where you can still get away. Like, it'll be a novel thing. Please answer. Please notice me. So the best way to get someone's attention is to provide value to someone, or just answer, or ask and wait. You're starting with NLP. What is the best video course? NLP, Neuro-Linguistic Programming. I don't know if that's what you mean. What are other opportunities in the freelance realm besides building websites that are good to get into? That's what freelancing is, just building applications for people. Maybe doing some maintenance for them. How did you cope with math? I failed math a bunch until I got it right. Math is math, right? Will I ever use mechanical engineering stuff again? Nah, not really. Well, maybe if I build a drone, then I'd need to do some structural integrity stuff. Best way to create a desktop app, Python or C++. Am I still live? Yeah. So I was going to go to the gym, but now I'm not going to go to the gym. But I have a student here in the next 20 minutes where I'm going to teach her some Jasmine unit testing. So that'll be fun. What university did I graduate from? Right here. I still have to make 2 videos today. And then I still have to make my videos or courses for On Focus. I'm doing GitHub and GitFlow. That'll be fun. Who do I admire and look up to? That's a good question. People in books. People in history. Abraham Lincoln, Teddy Roosevelt. People that push through difficult stuff. Is unit testing mandatory? No. It depends on the niche. Finances, yeah. I think it's necessary to switch from Angular to React. You should probably know React. Angular keeps changing itself to become more and more like React. But they're just, not acknowledging it. What's the best, GitHub or GitLab? That's a subjective question. I'm going to say yes. Can you become a software developer without JavaScript? Of course you can. Do I regret leaving her? No. I mean, GitHub's okay. GitLab is open source. Have I ever thought about making a Udemy course? Yeah, so I have. That's what I was going to do. I was going to make Udemy courses, but Udemy takes like 90%. So you make like $2 per Udemy course, and it's just not worth it. On the Teachable that I have, you make whatever you charge. But there's a monthly fee for the Teachable. Well, okay, so what happens is if you go on Udemy, you'll see the classic, we're on sale, 3 days left. And then like the normal price is like $199 or whatever, $199, which is the corporate price, is what you pay if you're a business. But everything is on sale for $10 because who's going to pay you $199? Nobody. And if you do, you need to get a refund. But pretty much it's always on sale. There's always a sale on Udemy. I don't know why they don't just say that, like, Yeah, they take 50%, but actually they take more. You end up making like $2.50. So you take 50% of $10. Okay, great. Now you're, taking $5. Oh, wait, you have 40% taxes because now you're a contractor working for yourself. Oh, there goes another. So now you're down to like $2.50, $2.70. Do I want to start my own company or have employers? So I don't want to start a company and I don't want to work for somebody. I want to work for myself. You think my explanation videos should be more structural and more graphical? So there's other people that you can go watch that do that. More graphical. I don't have time to sit here and edit for 9 hours a day. I have to pay my bills. I mean, you can try out my schedule if you want. Tell me how you could fit that in. Because I want to learn. I want to grow. I know C#. Have I ever done software developer without web development? No, most of my jobs have been web development, so I can't say. We got 100 people here. What's up? Someone start a donation train. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Let's see. Subscribed. Hey, thanks for hanging. You like turtles? I like snakes. Please make a video about front-end developer. What does that even mean? How did this hurt you? I don't know. We can talk about whatever. It doesn't have to be code related. I'm a normal person. Donate your love to me. Do it. Does it say community? Yeah, it says community stream back there. Possible to become a software engineer without a bachelor's? Absolutely. Can we be friends? Yeah, sure. What's up? We're already friends. Sup, dog? WordPress is great for freelancing. There's not a lot of corporate jobs for WordPress. WordPress is like you make the site and then you hand it over. Am I ready for the Battle of Azeroth? You've been watching my WoW videos. How do you know? Salt Lake City versus Ogden versus Provo. Ogden is the armpit of Utah. Provo, no thank you. Couldn't pay me to live there. So Salt Lake City seems to be the only option left. How do you contact me to be your mentor? Go to my Patreon. Pennington, what up, dude? Are you starting the donation train? Thanks, man. Or girl, woman. Thank you, regardless. Do I have any hobbies other than gaming and coding? I like to lift weights and I like extreme sports. Are there any programming jobs on? Okay, yeah, I already answered that one. How old was the junior web dev that I've ever worked with? Maybe like 30 something. Jaron, what's up, dude? Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Am I a skydiver? I don't know if I would skydive. I prefer paragliding or hang gliding or speed flying or just piloting. Do I game regularly? I'll play Overwatch a few times a night or a few times a week at night. Usually I'm on Discord playing Overwatch. So I'm thinking about streaming these. Let's see. Jaron, thanks. Pennington, thanks. Do I play Fortnite? No. I tried to make Fortnite, and then Fortnite beat me to Stickman. What's up, dude? Appreciate you. What game do I play? Overwatch. Play Overwatch with you. You'll carry me? I think last season I got up to almost 3,000. It was like 2870 or something. This is summertime. Why not take on a vacation? Because I set my life up so that I don't have to take a vacation from it. You're 2K right now? Come at you, bro. Yeah, join. I don't care. I mean, I play comp. It's fun, but I'm Hanzo main. You can only get so far before people just start getting mad, refuse to play because they think you're throwing. I have like a 50-plus win rate on Hanzo. It's not that bad. I think it was like 75% win rate or something on them. Let's see. Consistent content. Love the video a day thing. I'm trying to get more videos. I got 2 videos I need to do today. We're talking about H-1B visas, how to get a job for the United States, best job sites to work remote. In addition to that, we're also doing what's the trick. So I'll get some more. Oh, where's my deck of cards? Well, anyways, we're doing another one of those videos for interview practice. Know any web dev felons? Why would I ask that, and why would I care? People make mistakes, man. You shouldn't be looking out for that. To do all this in one day without coffee or energy drinks. Nah, I drink, got my pre-workout here. How do I cope? I haven't taken a vacation in about 3 years. Am I American? Yes. I'll surely get 100K very soon. Yeah, well, I don't know about that. I'm just a dude. What is the pre-workout? This. How much do I make a year? I make enough, but it doesn't matter. It's not enough to pay off my house, pay off my car. Every Sunday night, I have to get ready and go to bed and to wake up to go to work the next morning. And I will trade any number of salary to get rid of that. I don't want to do that. I want to be in control of my schedule, freedom to live, move, whatever. But if you want to know the exact number, I would say maybe 120,000. No, I don't make that much. Let's see. Did I work in groups? Yeah, I sat in a lot of pair coding meetings. Can you use me as a reference? That's a Patreon perk. Age discrimination. That I've witnessed personally. I've never witnessed it myself, no. I would say don't move to San Francisco. Seattle's okay. Salt Lake City's okay. Atlanta, Georgia's okay. New York is kind of like the East Coast San Francisco version. How can I make money in college? Part-time job is like the worst. Okay, so this is what you could do. You can teach English online, and you don't need a degree or anything. And it's like $22 an hour. All you have to do is wake up at like 4 a.m. to teach English to kids in China. It's called VIP Kid. Everybody go to VIP Kid. You can work there remote from home. You teach. There's curriculum pre-made. Easy. What did I enjoy about going to school? I wish I could tell you that I had something, but honestly, I hated every minute of it. I'm just so I like structure. I will say that I like structure, but I do not enjoy structure created by other people forcing me to do stuff. I'm just my own person. How do you find a job online? In what way? Remote? Or like where do you go on the internet to find job sites? Getting 100K subs depends on YouTube's algorithm. Getting 100K subs is like, no, you don't need to know another language other than English to teach it. You just literally speak English to Chinese kids. Hello. Cost of living makes it not worth it. Do I ever look back at my code and think that I was bad? Absolutely. Actually, no, I don't really look back that much on my code. That's someone else's technical debt now because they laid me off. Do I work for a firm? Yeah, I work at a company. My boss knows that I make videos. The CEO knows that I make videos. They all know that my goal is to do my own thing, but they're all entrepreneurs themselves, right? So what can they say to me? Like, if anything, they're my mentors. They're not like, well, do your bosses know that you do this? Like, yeah, they know. And they appreciate the hustle because I still hustle for them too. And so I hustle, they hustle, I read books. It's a positive effect on everything. They're not like, oh, well, you're not dedicated. Like, that's not how they see it. Do I ever think my boss is watching? Probably, but it doesn't matter to me because he's a good dude. Like I'm always learning from him, asking questions. He appreciates it. I'm trying to improve myself, and by improving myself, I improve his company. So I don't know why companies get mad when you try to do stuff outside of work. That makes no sense. People are like, "Oh, it's like you're cheating on the company." Like, no, it's not. How can the company get better if you don't get better, or if you depend on the company to make you better? Like, then you're limiting yourself. You go home, and you just become a zombie. 9 to 5, blah blah blah. I don't think my boss doesn't have time. He's got his own stuff. He's an entrepreneur, right? So he's got $1 million company. He's got other stuff to do than watch his front end developer, try to do the same. Vaughn, $2. You're the man. I like that Superman icon. Thanks, dude. No, I think he's probably doing some medicine stuff. He's always with his wife. A successful app or program that would be financially profitable. I don't know. If I came up with an app idea right now, I would make it myself. I wish I had something more like solidified I could tell you, but usually just an automated service. Got a lot of people joining the Chatteroni right now. Dude, thanks, Pennington. Let me know if I can help. That's the goal. Off to study. Cheers. Later. Thanks, man. Keep the dono train going. I inspired you. Do you play video games? Yes, I play Overwatch. I play VR occasionally. A language learning app would be good. How long it takes to become an expert Python code? I'll let you know when I feel like I'm there, but I don't feel like I'm there yet. Yeah, maybe a learning application could be cool. Best Udemy. Python's where it's at. Oh my God. I swear, I like whenever I go to reply to a comment on my phone, it opens up the video on YouTube and literally the same dude, Python's where it's at. Oh my God, please stop. What's my rank on Overwatch? I think it's like 2,300 right now, 2,400. You get stuck with randos. Hard to say. Last season I was at like 2,870. So would I work at Google if I could? No, I don't want to work 15 hours a day because there's stuff outside of life. I like working out. I like hiking in the mountains. I want to go travel. I want to decide where I want to be and do what I want to do. I just don't vibe with the people telling me what to do. Do I play daily? I play at night. Usually I'll play a couple. Udemy instructors. Now, Udemy instructors are contractors. They're free. Well, they're not contractors. They're freelance. They just don't make a lot of money. I'll probably do an Overwatch stream later tonight. If you guys are interested in that. Well, I have a student in approximately 3 minutes that I have to go teach. So then I'm going to go to the gym and come back, make these videos. Happy life versus lots of money. Why not both? Don't give me two options and tell me those are the only two options. It's a logical fallacy. What will I teach that kid? Well, that kid is not a kid. She's older than me, and I'm teaching her JavaScript Jasmine tests. Any advice for people with non-CS degrees? Don't worry about it. I have a non-CS degree. I have my mechanical engineering degree. You can still do it. What city do I live? Do I like working? I live in Salt Lake City. And yeah, it's pretty chill here. I like the mountains a lot. Is she a colleague? No. She is from Poland. C++ has header files. It just has more files and more steps to accomplishing the same tasks. That's about it, Marlon. How to take projects from clients worldwide and make them personal clients. Well, glad to know. I think the hardest part is getting the client. Making them personal client is just because you need to do their project well. How would you screen company in an interview? What questions would you ask? So ask, what's the turnover rate? How happy are people here? Why are you hiring me? What's the project I'm being hired for? Like, you ask the tough questions. Like, you don't want to work with mean people or people that don't respect you. Peace out. Thanks, Candace. Stickman. Later. You're just here for the nuggets. All right. What does it take to get you to teach someone? It has a price tag to it. Subscriber from today. Thank you. Is it going on YouTube? No. It's a personal session. Have a good Sunday. Later. We got 1 more minute. Daniel. No. You're from Poland. Nice, dude. Colorado in regards to development. Colorado is pretty great. It has a lot of blockchain opportunities right now. It's just very crowded. Housing prices are a little bit inflated. By a little, I mean a lot. It was a great stream. Later, dudes. Freelancing is not guaranteed. How to solve the issue of not having a project? Well, so the thing is that you got to be on that hustle. You got to be getting clients. You got to be doing advertisement. You got to be getting your clients to tell other clients. What does Colorado have to do with blockchain? Just curious. I don't know. That's just where a lot of startups are. Where can you find the price tag? It's $50 an hour. Actually, Google engineers charge $250 an hour for JavaScript. Thanks a ton for the stream. Later. Oh, it's actually 10 o'clock right now, 10 a.m. So I got to go, guys. I will see you later tonight for the game stream, and then I'll put 2 videos in between. So that'll be 4 videos